Leo, what kind of relationship do you find, if you find it, between free climbing and base jump?
Originally, when I first saw base jumping, it was in Norway, and we were big wall climbing, and we got to the top. Well, whilst we were climbing, we saw the base jumpers flying down, and I thought, when I got to the top, wow, you know, we can be back in base camp in 1 minute, and instead it's going to take 6 hours of walking. So for me, particularly cliff jumping, it seems very logical. In reality, it's not quite so simple. You know, when you are climbing, you have to bring all the base jumping equipment, which is maybe 4 or 5 kilos, and then when you are jumping, you have to bring all the climbing equipment down. So it's not quite as simple as it sounds. But for me, you know, particularly cliff jumping, it's a beautiful way to enjoy the mountains. I mean, here in the Dolomites, there's so many things you can climb and then fly down. It's beautiful.
10 years to free the profit way. What does it mean for you?
I think for everybody in climbing, a lot of the joy is about setting a challenge and then trying to achieve it. The bigger the challenge, the more close you come to failing but succeeding, it's the best thing you can do. You know, you set the standard as high as you possibly can, and then you try to succeed. And for me, the profit was really at the limit. We were very, very close to, well, we were as close as we could come, and we succeeded in the perfect style. So it's huge. It's the greatest achievement of my climbing career, and it's going to be difficult to push myself harder.
Baffin Island. Has everyone an island for itself?
Maybe everyone has their own island. Baffin Island is an incredible place. You know what I love about climbing is it takes you to these really magical places. Many people will never see them, and people who aren't climbers, they go to Yosemite or to the Dolomites for 1 day or 2 days, but we climbers, we go there for many months. So you get to live in these most beautiful places in the world, and yeah, it's magic.
Next project?
Next project, I don't have a big project right now. I've been, you know, always you go from one thing to the next, and sometimes it's nice just to enjoy the last one, to enjoy life. I have some ideas for later in the year, but now I'm enjoying to, rather than just to climb, to try to make very nice films, which completely changes the challenge. It's not just about climbing and somebody having a camera, you know, it's really a production. So I would like to make some more movies.
And it is important for you to tell your experience through images, through movies, film.
It's nice to be able to share these magical places and magical experiences with, I mean, many people will never go to the Dolomites, they will never go to the Himalayas, and they do not know what it looks like or how amazing it can be. So it's pretty cool, especially these days where you can produce very high quality movies in relatively lightweight fashion. So yeah, I like to share it. It's not essential, and I don't take a camera on every climb. But you know, I believe if you're going to do something, then you do it very well. So sometimes I don't take a camera at all, and other times, you know, we try to produce the best climbing films.